I wanted to ask you something. If somebody says, I'm not going to give you anything, still you have to do something, what will you do? For me, for me, public speaking and stage singing, both of them are the ones that I will never miss a chance. Whether I get a money, whether I'm getting paid or not, I will not miss even a single chance to do both. I started my speaking career maybe as a competitor in the school levels. I started attending public speaking at the age of 13. And you know something, the first one was really horrible. They gave me a topic to speak impromptu, to give an impromptu speech, and unfortunately, I did not even know the meaning of it. So what was happening? I mean, I was just looking around. Please help me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Hey, please tell me what is the meaning of it. Like that, it was. I mean, then I went to the mic and stood in front of mic, and I was saying, please help. Unfortunately, unfortunately, what happened is the entire crowd, I mean, the entire students and the teachers, everybody were laughing at me. That was my first experience. The really a very hard experience, right? After that, I gone a long way. When I reached 10th standard, I got first prize in public speaking, impromptu speaking. You know, how I gained it is because I started reading a lot. I started reading newspapers, I started reading books a lot. And like that, you take the case of singing, no chance. Anyway, I mean, if I attend a marriage, if I see there is an orchestra going on, definitely I'll ask for one chance to sing at least one song, because that I love a lot. No, so these are the things that I am ready to compromise, even if I don't get paid for that. But paid for that, I'm just making a clause on that. That is not from those who are not ready to pay, from those who can't afford it. That is different, right? Recently, I was called to speak in a gathering of college students, mostly from a backward area. And the principal of that college told me, sir, there is one problem. I know that you are charging some fees, but here the problem is we can't afford it. Then I asked him the entire detail, the whole detail, why is it that, and what is it that they're doing, and is it a government college or autonomous or like that, so many things. It was a completely a government college with mostly tribal students. So I thought, why not? I mean, that is an opportunity for me to speak to some people from there. At least I can get at least 2 or 3 people to get into the mainstream. At least if I can change the life of at least 2 or 3 people in public speaking or in mentoring them to reach to a next level, should I miss that chance? Their money comes second and the passion comes first, right? So for me, public speaking and singing in orchestras, these two things are always my weakness. And I will not miss even a single chance if I get it. And on this occasion, I would like to say one more thing. That is, I feel that you should fail in the first attempt. Usually, there is a beginner's luck will be there. Now, if you get into that beginner's luck, what happens is you get into a feeling that you are something great and you have no competition, you have nothing to fear and all. And when you get into the real competition, what will happen is you will not be able to present yourself in a better way. Instead of that, if you fail in the first time, and from that failure, if you recoup and start talking and making it to the stage, that will be really great. Since I'm talking about the public speaking, now one thing I want to stress on that is, if wherever you are going to speak, wherever you are speaking, try to capture. Ask somebody whether can you record my speeches. Anyway, now mobile phone is a regular thing nowadays. So recording your speeches is not a difficult thing. It's not a strange thing. Please ask somebody to record whatever you speak. So after your speech is over, once you go back, rewind it and listen for yourself, view for yourself whether you are covering the entire stage or whether you are able to take this gathering into your mainstream, or you are able to handle the crowd, or were you really able to talk in their wavelength. For example, if you are just talking to some school kids, and if you are talking about rocket science, do you think they will understand? They will think, like that. So it should not happen, right? So all those things are very, very important when you're pursuing with your passion, when you're pursuing with something which you want to do at any cost, right? So try it out, find out which is the thing that you will do, even if it costs you nothing, even if we are ready to offer you free of cost, still you will do that. What is it that you will do? Because that will gain you a good experience also. Try it out, guys. If possible, comment below on this and what you think about it.